Hey everybody, so as I was saying, I was going to go pick up a 68 Mustang. It's a coupe. I've already done the VIN decoding, and comes with straight six, 3-speed manual transmission, single barrel carb, no power brakes, no AC, no nothing. It is a straight stock car. Only downside is
it's a bigger rust bucket than it looks like in the pictures.
It's going to take a lot of work.
What's all this shit? Is that just...
That's rot.
Oh, God.
The whole strut tires have got to be replaced. Both of that. Fenders are even starting to rot out. But the rot is horrible. But hold that, sweetheart. Make sure I still got the keys on me. Yep.
I don't know why he waited to do this till it got dark. Awesome man on camera.
It's completely rotted out on both sides of the trunk. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Both rear quarter panels will have to be replaced. Hopefully the wheel wells won't have to be. Still trying to figure out if I'm going to have to reskin this door or get another one.
Essentially, we paid for a motor.
Yeah. This guy had it sitting outside in his driveway for 10 years without doing nothing to it. His wife made him sell it.
I did what my dad did to his car.
Do what?
He did what my dad did to his car.
And of course, everything else that came with it. Stock hubcaps, fenders, lower strut tires, the original grille, headlights, front bumper, and still even more goodies. The front drum brakes, radiator, tie rods, tie rod ends, lower and upper A-arms, spindles, the whole 9 yards, including the front tires. Now, all the tires are still in great shape. They're not dry rotted. They have plenty of tread on them. All around, I paid for a motor and tires. Now, the fun part, once we get into the interior,
Looks like they set a bobcat loose in here.
the seats I already knew I was going to have to replace. Both front floor pans need to be replaced.
Actually, the passenger seat doesn't look like it's that bad.
No, but I'm still going to reupholster the seats.
No, shit. Really?
The dash pad, of course. That is not the original stereo sitting in here. So, I don't know if I want to keep it, upgrade it, or track down an original one. But the mirror,
okay.
the visors, the headliner's completely missing, which surprisingly the headliner's either going to be 45 bucks or 90 bucks. So, in part of the inner side of the doors, there is a small crack on the front windshield, but that'll be easy to fix. Back seat still in great shape for the most part. Just really needs a good cleaning. all in all, I told my wife it was going to take several years to do, and lo and behold, I was right. So the first part's going to be to get my dad's welder, get some scrap metal, practice my welding. That's going to be after I strip the interior, clean it up inside, get the motor running, make sure it runs, then yank it out. Because apparently we're planning on moving in a few months.
We've talked about this. This isn't new.
There was never actually a time frame. When you tell me August, September is... what the fuck?
Well, if you want me to get a real job, you know we gotta move.
Either way, I don't think it's going to be a problem to get the motor running. It free spins, it's not locked up. He kept antifreeze in the block and the radiator hooked up while it was still cold. And here's the catcher. There's nothing wrong with the oil and it's perfectly full. So either he added some to it or this block just does not leak. Which is surprising to me. But hey, I'm not complaining. But I am going to do power brakes, put air conditioning on it.
The wife
power
appreciates
steering.
that.
What I really like is the fact of a distributor again. You've never seen inside of a distributor, have you, sweetheart?
A what?
Distributor.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
I'll explain it to you later. Good old points. Rotor button. So, hopefully everything works out the way it should.
Maybe we should just find a new body to put the motor in.
Nah, ain't doing that. It's just going to be a hassle. It's literally going to be a from the ground up restoration. I'm not even going to say frame because the front subframe is screwed. But I'm going to get out here tomorrow after I do some things that I want to get done to it as far as cleaning it up and checking the motor. I want to start going through the rocker panels and everything else, making a list of everything the car is going to need. Yes, the money started falling out from under the carpet once I kicked it through, since there was no floor pan there. So,
I was hoping it was an older quarter than that.
It's going to be a fun car. There's going to be a lot of videos.
It's going to be black with orange pinstriping. Because I don't want nothing flashy.
Well, if that's the case, just go straight black.
Nope. I want the orange pinstriping.
But anyways,
just don't want tons of pomp.
the only good things on this car...
the motor, the back seat.
The trunk lid is not rusted through. A good sanding job. Primer is good to go.
The hood looks okay.
The top of the car, there's not a hole, a dent, nothing to it. And bottom side of the hood.
Oh, the top doesn't look half bad.
Top side of the hood. The only good parts body-wise left on this car. So.
Oh, and there's one hubcap that looks good.
Yeah, one decent original hubcap. Don't you just love when it happens? But
all the others look like
I'm also going online tonight to order the last thing I need for the toolbox, so I can get the toolbox done. I've been putting it off because of other things that I've been trying to do.
And you got sidetracked with this thing.
Got sidetracked looking for a project car so I can do some things with my kids that my dad never had the opportunity to do with me and my brothers. So that's going to be fun. But yeah, if any of y'all can track down a new box for me, that would be fantastic, because I don't even know if these are made anymore. It's a voltage regulator box.
Okay.
So that would be awesome if somebody could do that. The motor does free spin. So it's not locked up or nothing. The exhaust looks like it's completely intact. I haven't had a chance to get under it yet. So, and hopefully that starter works. Because if that starter don't work with as big as it is, then we might have a little bit of problem. That starter's about the same size as that generator sitting over there. Mm. That generator was before this model motor. Mm. So
our 3-year-old is already very excited about this car.
Our 3-year-old calls it the race car.
Yeah.
So I asked him earlier if he wanted orange, no, red or black. And he said he chose black, so the car is going to be black. And by the time I'm done with it, body-wise and research and everything else, making sure I get it all right, there's not going to be a single thing wrong with this car. My wife thinks it's a money pit, and then you can see by the expression on her face that she does. But
it's got holes everywhere. It's got more holes than Swiss cheese.
I haven't found any holes in the firewall except for where the rubber grommets have rotted out.
Oh, yay.
But
it's got holes literally everywhere else.
Some of those holes are factory. Get over it.
Okay.
But
I can tell the difference between rust holes and factory holes.
I've already done some looking around on Mustangs Unlimited and CJ Pony. And for the most part, they've got some pretty fair prices for the body parts. But if it comes down to it, I'll find the actual specs for each individual part from factory and just build one from the frame up to drop the motor and transmission in. But anyways, that's going to about do it for the walk around on the Mustang. I'll probably do another video of the underside of it tomorrow when there's more light. But technically it's a complete car. Technically. What? It's not a lie. Technically it is a complete car.
Minus the rust chunks missing out of it. Sure, we'll call it complete. Don't lean on it too hard. You'll bust a chunk off.
I was thinking about pushing it back out of here earlier today and washing off a lot of the rust out of the engine bay, but then I thought the front end might fall off the car. It literally looks that bad. But anyways, I'm gonna do those things tomorrow. Do another video, especially of the inside once I get after I get the complete interior ripped out, which there ain't much left, just carpet and some seats. And tracking down a new dash pad is going to be fun. No joke about that. So, with any luck, she will start and run. And then if it doesn't, I'll just yank the motor, save the money up, get a rebuild kit for it, and rebuild the motor, drop it back in here.
Who feels like coming down and helping?
There's a couple guys in Tulsa.
I'm only half joking.
One guy lives in one guy that was on here on my live stream earlier lives down in Lawton.
Well, I'm only half kidding, so y'all think about it. Just saying.
Nah. She wants people to come out and help, but the fact of the matter is, it's going to take time regardless to save the money up before I can start ordering parts. It's just basically going to be cleaning, planning, figuring out how much money it's going to take to get the parts, practicing my welds.
Okay, if y'all can bring some parts over, feel free.
Well, Bill already offered to me earlier, make a list of parts, and if there's anything I can't find, he'll take a look around down there back in North Carolina.
Oh.
Bill in North Carolina. Not Bill the idiot.
That's why I was...
But anyways, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I'm going to go get this fixed up and downloaded for y'all to see. And hopefully it turns out to be nothing but good things. But one thing I'm glad about is the fact that I can always find the body parts for relatively cheap versus if I got that Ford Fairlane. So, pluses on that.
Girls' bikes back there, please.
Yes, I'll put the girls' bikes back there on the other side of the Mustang. So, anyways, I'll talk to you guys and gals later. And first time to the channel, go down, click the subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up, and click the little bell for notifications. There are going to be a lot of videos on the Mustang once things get rolling on it.
God.
And I mean a lot. And there might even be a few live streams of work. Just depends on how patient you are sitting there watching me sand or get things mocked up to weld when it comes time for that.
Cute little kids with sanding, helping out with sanding.
No, they're not going to do that until body panels are replaced.
Ah.
Because there's no way to support the hood to let them get up on the top or do the trunk. I do not trust the kids to do anything on this vehicle just yet until I've got rid of all the sharp edges and everything.
Fair.
So anyways, I'll see you guys and gals later. Y'all have a good night. I'm going to get this uploaded and go to bed. See you later.